news.
Dayton's news
All talk.
and talk.
All the time. The WHIO News Traffic and Weather Center is active. If news breaks, we'll break in. This is the Miami Valley's radio station, WHIO.
Depend on it.
Hey, welcome to the show.
Who is this guy?
He's a local boy.
His name is Todd.
He's a talker.
You know, like on the radio?
I mean, for entertainment.
Yeah, that's one word for it.
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst. Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
Red sauce on the board.
Buc-ee's. Let's take a trip and get some gas at Buc-ee's. Buc-ee's. It's time to see the beaver, come on. Beef jerky, barbecue, beaver nuggets, and Buc-ee's plushies for me and you. Buc-ee's. Let's take a trip and get some gas at Buc-ee's. Buc-ee's. It's time to see the beaver, come on. Oh, Buc-ee's. Let's take a trip and get some gas at Buc-ee's. Who needs a mouse when you got the beaver? Who needs a mouse when you got the beaver? Buc-ee's.
It is wall-to-wall Buc-ee's coverage. Oh, my gosh. How exciting. We have a new gas station. No, I'm excited about it. It's Buc-ee's Mania. People are lined up for miles. They were lined up this morning. I saw footage of people standing outside in their pajamas, waiting for the big opening at 6 a.m. this morning. Holy cow. Exciting stuff. I guess there's 102 gas pumps. I don't think that's a record. I think there's like 2 or 3 other Buc-ee's that are bigger. I believe that's what I saw. Oh, Edgehead Leslie on the live stream was there. Leslie, you got to call. You got to call us and tell us what it was like standing in line this morning waiting for Buc-ee's to break the seal and allow people to come in. I would love to. I'd love to get your take on it, or anybody else, if you were there. I mean, was it just that exciting? Were people just bubbling over with excitement, with Buc-ee's excitement? 937-957-1290. They've got fresh hot food. They got cold sandwiches. They got fruit cups and wraps and salads and protein packs. They got the famous Buc-ee's jerky bar and homemade fudge, along with all their barbecue and their brisket sandwiches. I've only been to Buc-ee's, I know, at least once, maybe twice. On my way driving back from Atlanta, we stopped at the one in Kentucky. And it was pretty impressive. It was pretty impressive. But I think the one there in Huber Heights is even bigger. I don't know exactly the square footage, but it's enormous. It's enormous. And I did just see on the on Channel 7, they showed some video, and traffic is snarled. So it's probably going to be that way for a while until people figure it out. Let's see. Cynthia on the live stream says, my cousin's friend went at 10 a.m. this morning and it wasn't real crowded. Got in and out easily. All right. Well, let's see. Beth and Huber. Hey, Beth.
Hey, Todd. Just wanted to let you know, I just actually left there. No issues. Got in and out pretty easy. We actually parked pretty close up front. And it was a little crowded inside, loud, but we only took 5 minutes to check out. It was really simple.
Oh, what'd you buy? What'd you buy tonight?
Oh, Lord, I spent way too much money. I got 2 T-shirts, 4 magnets, 3 brisket sandwiches, 2 Texas burritos, nuggets, The beaver nuggets,
Oh, yes. Now,
Yeah,
I have a question.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's been a long time since I've been to the Buc-ee's. How many varieties of beaver nuggets do they have there at the store? Is it just a couple, or is there like a whole wall full of beaver nuggets?
we saw 6 different kinds. It was so crowded. Yeah.
Yeah,
They
okay.
did not have the chocolate ones. My husband really wanted the chocolate covered ones, and they did not have those that we saw.
Now, did you see any fights?
No, everybody was pretty polite. It was actually really great.
Everybody is behaving themselves at Buc-ee's.
Yes, it was wonderful. Actually, I thought it was going to be a few months or weeks before I could even get there, but
Wow.
we just decided to go the back way through Huber, and that most people don't know about, and we just stopped at one light and went straight through.
Well, you've given me an idea, Beth. Mary, my wife, said tonight she wasn't making dinner, so maybe she would like maybe we could go on a trip to Buc-ee's.
Yep. I'll tell you the back way to go if you want, off air.
Oh, that's all right. I know how to get there. All right. Thank you, Beth. I appreciate it. Leslie and Piqua. What's up, Leslie?
So Mom, Dad, and I got there at 3 a.m. for the 6 a.m. opening.
Wait a second. You got there at 3 a.m.?
Yeah.
Were you the
we were
first?
late. No.
You weren't the first in line.
No, there were people that were there at midnight.
Wow. It's like Black Friday.
It was
the
very
old days.
reminiscent of pre-COVID Black Friday, and we talked about that in line because we got to know the people around us pretty well. The ladies in front of us in line were from Toledo, and a Toledo TV station interviewed them in line.
So they drove down from Toledo for the opening, or were they traveling and they just decided to stop and take a break?
They got a hotel room last night and traveled down here just for the opening.
Oh my gosh, they got a hotel room for the grand opening of a gas station. I mean, I know it's more than a gas station.
I heard several people talking about they traveled from great distances and got hotel rooms.
Now, see, that would have been a cool contest. Like, who traveled the furthest to come to the grand opening of Buc-ee's in Huber Heights? They could have had a huge contest. I think that would be interesting. Toledo's not that far.
I saw an Alabama license plate in the parking lot.
Oh my gosh.
And I've seen on a Facebook post someone's coming down from Buffalo, New York on Thursday.
Wow, just for Buc-ee's. Maybe there's people that try to go to every baseball stadium or every football stadium. There's got to be some sort of Buc-ee's pass where if you go to every Buc-ee's in the United States, you should get some sort of award.
People go on Buc-ee road trips all the time.
Like a golden beaver.
They have magnets for your car for everyone you've been to.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Well, I saw somebody posted on Reddit that they were in Texas and they were able to buy a Huber Heights Buc-ee's magnet. So maybe you can get them wherever. It's not like the old days. Remember the Hard Rock Cafe?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you can only get the T-shirt from that location. Now, I guess you don't have to.
There were people there buying stacks of them and probably selling them to folks across the country.
It could be that, or they could be early Christmas gifts.
There you go.
There you go. All right, Leslie, I appreciate your call. That line's open, 937-957-1290. Well, if you made it out there to Buc-ee's and you want to give some thoughts to us, give us a call. We got several cars.
Start the car.
In the buildings. Update.
Spectacular car crash. House car.
All right, somebody on the live stream says that it is 75,000 square feet. Holy cow, that is enormous. That is enormous. And then somebody watching the live stream in Arizona says that they are getting their first Buc-ee's on June 22nd. Wow. Buc-ee's is taking over. All right. So we had a very, very busy weekend when it comes to cars into buildings. Of course, we keep track of cars into buildings. We've been doing it for years. And we are now up to 36. Here's the rundown. First of all, thank you to Edgehead William. He sent me pictures of damage of a Church's Texas Chicken on Dixie Drive. Now, I didn't know that Church's changed their name to Church's Texas Chicken. When I was growing up, that's where my grandma and grandpa Fryman would stop and get chicken on their way to visit us on Sunday afternoons. They'd stop at Church's Chicken. But now I guess it's Church's Texas Chicken. I don't know if it's the same brand. They've just renamed it. I'm not sure. But it wasn't in the news. Car hit the corner of the building, shattered glass. Got pictures of it. So thank you, Edgehead William. That's number 33. And then number 34, Dayton police are investigating a car that crashed into a structure early Saturday morning. This happened at the intersection of Santa Clara Avenue and North Main. But the story did not say exactly what building it was. So maybe somebody knows and they can give us a clue. It just said it hit a structure, but not, it didn't say what building. Maybe it wasn't a building. Could have been something else, I guess. But we thought that it was a structure, like a building, so we counted it. But if we get different information, we can change that. And then, let's see, Saturday morning, this was a big story. A U-Haul truck hit the Dayton Mart there at the corner of Patterson and Smithville. I drive by there every day. And right now on the front of the there's plywood that says open during construction. I guess technically it's now a construction site, but yeah, that happened Saturday morning around 6:42. And then the U-Haul truck, I guess, took off. So no word if they found the driver of that U-Haul truck. I haven't heard if they have. But I would imagine that when they go to turn the U-Haul truck back in and there's damage, they're going to be like, hey, what happened there? And then lastly, this happened last night around 7:15, 200 block of West Fairview Avenue. SUV crashed into a home. There's pictures of it on my Facebook page. Fire officials in Dayton told News Center 7 crew that the driver was the only person inside the SUV. A family was inside when the vehicle slammed into the home. No one was injured, thankfully. But we are now up to 36, if you're keeping track.
What am I listening to now?
What is this?
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
It's education, it's entertainment, it's fun for the entire family, and it is the most American thing in all of America.
Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
That's awesome, Leslie. A Buc-ee's beatdown. That'll be the headline when the first fight breaks out there. Oh, my. Beefing at the Beaver. That's a good one. Beefing at the Beaver. I like Bucky's Beaver Beatdown. It's a Bucky's Beaver Beatdown, yeah! Cynthia, do they have these a collage? Is that what you said? Collage? Collage? Do they have those there at Bucky's? On Zip Recruiter.
New details on a deadly shooting in Dayton. We'll have that for you at 5:30. Now back to the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst on 1290 and 95.7 WHIO.
We are going to have mad fun.
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst. Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
Back here on the Evening Edge, Monday through Friday, 5 to 7. Live stream is up on Facebook and YouTube. I have a new telephone number, 937-957-1290. Tomorrow is National Beer Day, which means today is officially New Beer's Eve. So if you're looking for a reason to have a frosty beverage, beer. There it is. It's New Beer's Eve. Over the weekend, they wrapped up the fan voting for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Always interesting to see who might get in. I think we've all sort of decided, if you follow this and you're, a fan of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame or rock and roll in general, that it's no longer just rock bands, like hard rock bands. Really, any musical artist can get into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I think originally they wanted it to be more rock and roll, but it ain't that. They finished the voting for the fans. Now, this isn't official. This isn't, this doesn't determine who goes in. There's still influence from people in the industry and people voting in that regard. But the fans voted, and here's the top 7. New Edition, the band, or the boy band, I guess. It's not even really a band. I don't think they play. They just dance and sing, don't they? Or at least they did. You got Bobby Brown. You got, Belle Biv DeVoe. Wasn't Johnny Gill in there too? I can't remember all the names of New Edition, but I did have a couple of their records. Let's see. Cool It Now was a big one. Cool It Now. That one. And then there was Mr. Telephone Man, followed by Phil Collins. He got 873,430 votes. Then there was Pink. Pink finished 3rd. Pink. Luther Vandross was number 4. Okay, that's fair. He's had a long career. And then Shakira. Yeah, Shakira. And then one of my favorites made the top 7, In Excess. I buy that 100%. And then lastly, in the top 7, Sade. Not making the list at the top, Wu-Tang Clan, Billy Idol, which I'm really shocked at that. That's disappointing. I like Billy Idol. Mariah Carey, Lauryn Hill, Iron Maiden, Melissa Etheridge, the Black Crowes, Oasis, Joy Division and New Order, and Jeff Buckley. So there you go. That's the fan voting. Way to go, New Edition. Yeah.
Sir, please identify yourself.
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
Well, who is this guy and where did he come from?
Maybe he escaped from the circus.
Locally grown, seriously funny.
I mean, this guy is something else.
That's for you. Keep listening to the radio.
On WHIO.
Well, Marcia, they don't lie. I agree, Todd. Definitely Billy Idol. Definitely Iron Maiden. Over Pink. Pink? Come on. Sade? Come on. Shakira? Not yet. Come on. Yeah, that's a crime too. Weird Al should be in there. A lot of music snobs, I think, make those decisions as to who gets in. Golden guy. Haven't heard much from Golden Guy lately. So confused. What happened to the vampire talk? I don't know what you're referring to. Did I miss something? Dee 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 dee. Oh, lordy. That's weird. Don't know what that's about.
People are tired of hearing nothing but doom and despair on the radio.
Everyone just relax, all right?
The problems of the world are not in my department.
Now who'd like a cookie?
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst. Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
Space, a final frontier. These are the voyages of the starship Enterprise. Its 5-year mission: to explore strange new worlds, to seek out new life and new civilizations, to boldly go where no man has gone before.
Back here on the Evening Edge, Monday through Friday, 5 to 7. Live stream is up on Facebook and YouTube. Well, the Artemis 2 voyage continues, and today was the big day. The big day. This morning around 12:40 a.m., the spacecraft Orion entered the moon's sphere of influence. And that's basically where the Earth's gravity no longer has a pull, and the gravity then belongs to the moon. So that happened very early this morning, and then around 2:45 this afternoon, lunar observations began, including, they took a close look at a couple of craters named Integrity and Carol, after Commander Reed Weissman's late wife. I'm assuming Carol, not Integrity. I don't think that was her name. Well, that's kind of nice. And then around 6:44 this evening, in about an hour or so, the communication blackout begins, because Orion will pass behind the moon, the dark side of the moon. And then around 7:02 p.m., it will be their closest approach. They'll be only 4,070 miles away from the lunar surface, which is pretty cool. And I guess they've already broken the record for going the furthest into space, 252,752 miles. That broke the record that was held by Apollo 13 in 1972. And I wonder, I guess that's probably because they had to slingshot him back, right? Isn't that what we learned from that movie with Tom Hanks? Apollo 13? I'm sure many people who were alive in 1972 that have memories of that period remember that, but I was only 3, so I don't remember it. But I learned it from the movie and science class. And then at 7:25 this evening, Earthrise is visible as communication resumes. So that's kind of cool. And then Splashdown is scheduled for this Friday, April 10th, out in the Pacific Ocean. So over the weekend, I had a couple of people post this question: why did we go back to the moon? One person in particular made the comment, and I think this has probably been said every time someone brings up a space mission. Think of all the money that could be used on something else. Yep, that's 100% true. I get that. I understand that. But why should we go back to the moon? I mean, I'm no scientist, but I've said it on the show. I love science, and in particular space observation. But I just think that all of the technology that comes from these types of missions is just endless. I mean, there's so many things that came out of the early Apollo programs and the Gemini programs. And somebody mentioned, it's like, well, we've already done that. We did that back in, the 60s and the 70s. Well, that was a whole other generation, and the science and the way they got there is much different than it is now. So now it's this generation's turn to sort of explore the moon. And I watched this really cool video where they're talking about the upcoming Artemis missions. And there's like a slew of them scheduled between now and 2030. I mean, they're talking, 8, 9 missions, if I recall that video correctly. And here in a couple of years, they're going to start laying the groundwork for a moon base, which I think would be kind of cool. So, I think it's a good deal. I understand that, sure, the money could be used on something else, but that's always the case, right? And whenever you see, whether it's the government or corporations spending billions of dollars, and you think, oh, how that could do so much more good out in the world, sure. But that's just kind of the world we live in, right? So anyway, yeah, thoughts on that? 937-957-1290. Speaking of space,
I'm not saying it's space aliens, right? But it goes without saying it's space aliens.
We got some space news, alien news. I was having a conversation with my boss here today, and he asked me if I saw the comments of this Tennessee congressman, Tim Burchett. Tim Burchett. I had not. I've been sort of preoccupied the last few weeks, but apparently he made a comment after being briefed on I guess he's sort of been an outspoken UFO disclosure guy. And from time to time, we do talk about aliens and weird things like that on this show. Certainly not like Coast to Coast, that you can listen to overnight here on WHIO. But from time to time, we have some fun, interesting alien news. So this I thought was a little bit alarming. During an appearance on Newsmax, I don't have that. I guess that's a news outlet. The Tennessee representative last Wednesday, who I guess he's on the House task force on the declassification of federal secrets, referenced briefings he received from government agencies about aliens and outer space. Burchett has been a vocal voice on Capitol Hill about investigating unidentified flying objects. And despite saying he advocated for full disclosure of evidence, he offered only suspenseful statements about the gravity of what he alleges he heard in these briefings. So here's what he said. He said, I've been briefed by just about every alphabet agency there is, and I'll just say this. If they were to release the things that I've seen, you'd be up at night worrying about it, thinking about this stuff. He also claimed he was briefed 2 weeks ago prior on an issue that, quote, would have set the earth on fire if revealed. I hope he doesn't mean literally. I mean, I saw Independence Day. Let's see. He says, and if it was revealed, and this country, and quote, this country would have come unglued if they would have heard all that he heard. Now, he alleged that the reason why information fails to be made public is that those who are briefed on the situation often go missing or die, referencing multiple reports about defense scientists who have reportedly vanished or died in the last year. Interesting. Regarding government transparency on aliens and UFOs, Burchett, whatever. I don't know. Does anybody know? claimed he told President Donald Trump to release it all. Trump has pledged to release UFO-related files while he is in office. And the U.S. Cybersecurity and Infrastructure Security Agency recently registered the domains for aliens.gov and alien.gov. Now, that's a little peculiar. The government has secured the domains aliens.gov and alien.gov. One will be alien information, and maybe the other one will be a dating app. Who knows? But anyway, there you go. There's some alien news. That's kind of interesting. See what happens to this guy if he disappears. Speaking of UFOs, the Dayton UFO Conference is coming to Fairborn, home of Wright-Patterson Air Force Base. Now, this is the second year. Last year, it was the Fairborn UFO Conference. This year, they've expanded a bit. It's now the Dayton UFO Conference. There'll be international speakers, larger keynote speaker room, more vendor space, 4 conference rooms, book signings, Q&A panel, and experiencer forums. Don't know what that is, but it sounds cool. It's going to be happening Saturday, July 11th, 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. at the Doubletree by Hilton, Dayton Fairborn Conference Center. They're on Presidential Drive. It's right across from Wright State, right across from the Nutter Center. Tickets will soon be available on Eventbrite. Now, last year I went to this, and it was pretty cool. It was a very well executed first year event. I've done many events over the years, and the first year is always the most challenging. And I thought they did a good job, but this year they've expanded it a bit, and it's getting bigger and bigger. Sponsored by UFO 101, which is a local UFO investigation group. So if you want details on this, you can find them online. Just look up Dayton UFO Conference, and they'll let you know when tickets are going on sale.
What am I listening to now?
What is this?
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
It's education, it's entertainment, it's fun for the entire family, and it is the most American thing in all of America.
Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
I'm going to beat you. I'm going to beat you with a rubber hose. Huh? Who pissed off Todd? Do I seem pissed off? Are you talking about me? Are you talking about another Todd? Oh. No, my producer Ian tonight is training a new producer, and Ian forgot to hit a couple of buttons on the board in there. So the best of is going to be missing my produced opens. Gotcha. Sorry. I always forget. It's like I forget that my mic's on, and but no, I really wouldn't beat Ian with a with a rubber hose. It would be fun to do that. Dee 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 dee. Doo dee doo dee doo doo. La dee da dee da dee do. I'm so melodic. Ooh, a taser. I'm not getting bored. There's somebody on line one that's on hold, and neither of the producers have picked up the phone to screen them. They're doing other things. And that at times really, really annoys me. But I'm trying to keep my cool. Maybe I should just take the call without it being screened. That'll make my point.
WHIO, Dayton, Springfield. WHIO FM, Pleasant Hill.
Artemis 2 breaks a record today. We'll have the latest at 6 now. Back to the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst on 1290 and 95.7 WHIO.
Oh, well, go have fun.
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst. Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
Back here on the Evening Edge, Monday through Friday, 5 to 7. We have a new telephone number, 937-957-1290. I saw this story today. This is a pothole problem, not here, but in the UK. We have our own pothole problems, but there's a town in the UK named called Worthing, and it's in West Sussex, and they have a really, really bad pothole problem. In February of 2026 alone, more than 7,000 potholes were reported in the county. With the council, they're saying that they've only repaired more than 3,700. But what's been happening is that somebody in town has been drawing phallic artwork with these particular potholes. That's right. They're spray painting penises around the potholes in this seaside town to try to, I guess, get the attention of the local council. Now, I'm not suggesting we should do that here, but boy, that would be fun to see. There's a couple of guys in town that locals think are responsible for this. A local politician by the name of Martin, and another guy who had the position of town crier. Now, I didn't realize that the position of town crier was like a real position. I've always heard, in the history books, the town crier would come out and make the announcement over, but this was back in the 1700s. But I guess there's still a town crier in some parts of England. And I would like to be the town crier of Dayton. I feel like that would be a great job for me. People know me. I have a platform here. I got a big mouth. I could wear a powdered wig. Sure. I think Dayton needs a town crier. And I think I could be that guy.
What am I listening to now?
What is this? It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
It's education, it's entertainment, it's fun for the entire family, and it is the most American thing in all of America.
Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
All right. Well, John, what I might do is I could be the town crier and I could just make announcements. They could be political, but I wouldn't have to give my view, right? I could just say the city of Dayton city council has passed this ordinance and just leave it at that. I wouldn't have to actually give my yay or nay on it. I could just announce it. Or I could have a special hat. There's the political hat, and then there's another hat, right? The tickets I'm giving away are for a KISS tribute band. And he's the Gene Simmons. He's actually very good. Yeah. There you go, Leslie. That's using your brain. There you go. I could have a fez that says Town Crier. Dayton Town Crier. I love that idea. They wouldn't have to pay me. There you go.
All the time. The WHIO News Traffic and Weather Center is active. If news breaks, we'll break in. This is the Miami Valley's radio station, WHIO.
Depend on it. It's time for something different.
There's been enough thinking.
Don't bring up politics. Don't bring up religion.
Don't be so serious about everything.
This aggression will not stand, man.
Let's just chill, huh? Let's have some fun.
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst. Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
Fresh sauce on the board. Buc-ee's, Buc-ee's. Let's take a trip and get some gas at Buc-ee's. Buc-ee's, Buc-ee's. It's time to see the beaver come on.
Buc-ee's. Okay.
Barbecue.
I got the words wrong there.
Beaver nuggets.
Flavor nuggets.
And Buc-ee's plushies for me and you. Buc-ee's, Buc-ee's. Let's take a trip and get some gas at Buc-ee's. Buc-ee's, Buc-ee's. It's time to see the beaver come on. Oh, Buc-ee's, Buc-ee's. Let's take a trip and get some gas at Buc-ee's. Buc-ee's, Buc-ee's. Who needs a mouse when you got the beaver? Who needs a mouse when you got the beaver? Buc-ee's.
Words to live by. This is the Evening Edge, Monday through Friday, 5 to 7. Live stream is up on Facebook and YouTube, and today was the big day. Yes, Buc-ee's open there in Huber Heights. We had some folks call in at the beginning of the show who were there at the crack of dawn, like at 3 a.m. There was a line. People waiting for the big 6 a.m. grand opening. So if you happen to be one of those who made it out to Buc-ee's, I'd love to chat with you. 937-957-1290. Get your take on this big historical day there in Huber Heights. Really, not just the Miami Valley, the entire state. Because I just heard a clip in Ron's News where they talked to some woman who made a comment about having people come in from out of state and go to Buc-ee's. And I know that there are some people that did that. And I remember when I was growing up that whenever we would have friends come in from out of town, they wanted to go to the Air Force Museum. Will Buc-ee's replace the Air Force Base Museum as the hot spot for tourists here in the Miami Valley? You know what? I just had a thought. They are known not just for all their gas pumps and their giant beaver on display, giant inflatable thing. That is the place you go for snacks. What better place to put a giant Cheez-It statue than right by Buc-ee's? Think about that. Something to ponder. 937-957-1290. This Saturday night up in St. Mary's at the St. Mary's Opera House, there's going to be a show. And it is the ultimate Kiss tribute band, Sweet Pain. And my buddy Mark from Dark, who calls the show quite frequently, he plays the part of none other than Gene Simmons, and Mark from Dark joins us here on the show. How you doing, Mark?
Everything's good, Todd. We're trying to beat the giant beaver as the hottest attraction in the Dayton area.
Ah, I see. So this is kind of a challenge for you.
Yes.
It's a beaver throwdown.
We all four are sitting here in costume and makeup in our rehearsal place.
No, wait a second. You're really in costume and makeup?
We are. We're doing our last dress rehearsal before the show.
Oh, okay. All right. So I just want to make an observation here. Usually when I talk to you, you're like, what do you say? It's like, Mr. Hollst, or what do you say? You say it's very, very.
Todd Hollst.
There you go. That right there. But this time, you had kind of a lower sort of tenor in your voice.
Only because I'm upset I haven't heard Sierra. Are you down there?
Oh yeah. Well, Sierra hasn't been down there in quite a while.
Well, hey. All right.
But
at least I got Jason. Are you?
Okay. Yeah. So I thought maybe you, since you're in costume right now as Gene Simmons, And by the way, you'll have to send me a picture of you guys rehearsing, and then I will post it so I can help promote the show. I thought maybe you were, since you're in character, you're like, I have to be like Gene Simmons, the demon. You know,
I am like Gene Simmons,
right? But a little, yeah, but
delusional,
right? I get it.
I'm gonna hand you over to Peter Chris on the drums.
Oh my gosh!
Tell you what's going to be special about this show, because it's going to be the biggest show we've ever done. The most bombastic thing that has ever happened to St. Mary's since we were there in 1999.
Okay. All right. So let me talk to Peter.
Hey, Todd, what's up? How you doing?
I'm good. All right. Now, you got to tell me your real name, though.
My real name is Eli.
Eli?
Yep.
Okay. All right. Now, Eli, how long have you been playing drums for Sweet Pain?
I've been with them now about 8-9 years.
Wow. Yeah. So obviously you must have grown up as a Kiss fan.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Now, was the band already together before you joined?
Yeah, they had been playing for quite a few years. Took a break, getting things back together, and
so So you came in to play the part as Peter.
Yeah, Gino Mark over there, he called me out of the blue one day. I had no idea who he was. Someone had given him my information, said, "Hey,
right,
you interested in trying out?" I'm like, "Absolutely, it's something I've always wanted to do."
Yeah. Now let me ask you this: I know Gene and Ace, who I'm assuming I'm going to talk to here momentarily. They usually wear big boots, like big high-heeled boots, when they're on stage, right?
That's right.
Yeah, because it's the full deal. It's the full regalia. When you're playing the drums back there, what are you wearing? Because I can't imagine playing drums in big boots like that.
I usually play in high heels.
You play in high heels?
No, just kidding. I just wear basic like sport shoes.
Okay, I got it. But black, something.
Peter Chris and all the drummers.
Yeah.
Sorry to talk over you.
No,
Peter Chris and all the drummers, they all played in shoes.
Okay.
They just wore the boots for the photos and everything.
All right. So this Saturday night up there at St. Mary's at the Opera House, you guys are going to be putting on what you're calling your biggest show ever.
Yeah.
Will there be explosions?
There'll be explosions musically.
Oh, okay.
Coming out of the amps and the crowd.
So no real pyrotechnics.
Unfortunately, not.
I understand.
We had to kind of scale things down for this, unfortunately.
Maybe get a pack of sparklers at Walmart or something.
That's a great idea.
There you go. Yeah.
Some poppets. And...
Yeah. All right, Peter. Can I talk to Ace now?
Absolutely. Here you go.
Yeah. Boy, this is almost like talking to the real band Kiss.
Hi, Curly. How you doing? It's Ace.
It's a lot more forward.
That doesn't sound like Ace. So, Ace, what's your real name?
So my real name is Ryan.
Ryan. Okay. Now, how long have you been portraying? Is that what it is? Portraying the part? You're not like an impersonator. It's not like Elvis. The people that do Elvis are not called impersonators. They're not allowed to do. So you are a Ace Frehley performer.
Yeah, a mimic, maybe something like that.
Yeah. Now, did you join the band at the very beginning, or did you join later?
I'm actually the newest member, and I've been with them going on 7 years now.
Interesting. Now, here's a question. A band like Kiss, where you've got the makeup and you've got the costumes, and Ace Frehley, I mean, he's got quite the costume. Maybe not to the level of Gene, but when you joined, was there a passing of the spandex pants from the old Ace to the new Ace? Or did you have to do your own, you kind of put your own thing together?
No, there was no hand-me-downs. So everything was custom made.
Okay. All right.
The jumpsuit was not, I found a jumpsuit actually, and had to customize it to the stage viewing. So it's got like rhinestone, like a couple little stones on it and stuff.
I got you.
Particular spots. So
okay.
Yeah. So that had to be custom done. And the entire costume was custom done. And the newer pieces that I have are the gauntlets and boots that I use.
Right.
They are custom made by Kiss Replicas.
Oh.
Which is a company that does
that.
Kiss costume replicas, and they actually make stuff for Gene too.
Interesting. Okay. All right. So you guys, full makeup, full costume, the whole deal. Really loud, I bet. Yeah.
Your ears might ring a little bit. Yeah.
Okay.
So it's
All
probably a good idea if you're going to sit close to wear some earplugs, but don't let it frighten you away.
I got you.
Make sure you're safe.
All right. Can I talk to Paul Stanley, please?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Let's see if we can get Paul for you. Hey, Paul.
Todd, how you doing, man?
So Paul Stanley, you are the lead singer.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So what can you tell me about the show Saturday night that the other guys may have left out? Is there any big surprises? Anything that people going to see you at St. Mary's Opera House?
Well, I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
We played so many songs from the catalog. So even if you're not a die-hard Kiss fan,
right?
It's something for everybody out there. You know, we do some of the 80s, some of the 90s, a lot of the 70s.
You'll hear the hit.
A little something for everybody.
You'll hear the hit.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. Awesome.
A good two-hour bombastic show.
That's cool. Now, as far as, have you ever sort of investigated exactly how many Kiss tribute bands there are out there?
Well, you know, we've looked it up, and there's a lot of replicas, but you know, there's only one Kiss tribute band, and that would be Sweet Pain.
What about the midgets?
They're pretty good. They're a close second, I would say.
You guys ought to have them as like your opening act.
Maybe a warm-up act for us.
That's right. Just a thought. Just something to think about.
Then you get smooched.
There you go. All right. Well, guys, I appreciate you calling the show tonight. Once again, they're going to be playing at the St. Mary's Opera House this Saturday night. I think the show's what, 7?
8 to 10.
8 to 10. Okay, but doors probably open at 7, right?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. Okay, well, very cool. By the way, I'm giving tickets away to this show every night this week.
Great.
Yeah. All right, guys.
So maybe we'll get somebody up on stage with us that night.
That would be cool.
Does that include the VIP experience with Gene Simmons?
I don't want to know anything about the VIP experience with Gene Simmons.
That's where you shake his hand and he charges you $50.
That's right. And you can't.
So you're going to come and introduce us, is that right, Todd?
No, I've got plans that night.
You wanted the best. You got the best.
I'm sorry. I'm going to go see the ABBA tribute band that night.
Wow. All right. What if I told you we're doing some ABBA?
Oh, well, okay. I got to fly, man. I got stuff to do here, but I appreciate you guys calling. Okay.
All right. Later.
All right. Have a great show. There you go. If you'd like to go see them this Saturday night, I think it's going to be a fun show. Be the 6th caller right now at 937-957-1290 and we'll hook you up.
What am I listening to now?
What is this? It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
It's education, it's entertainment, it's fun for the entire family, and it is the most American thing in all of America.
Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
Better not screw up, man. No, I'm just kidding. You're fine.
The victim of a deadly shooting in Dayton is identified today. We'll have the latest at 6:30. Now back to the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst on 1290 and 95.7 WHIO.
Oh my gosh, this is going to be so much fun.
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst. Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
Back here on the Evening Edge, Monday through Friday, 5 to 7. Live stream is up on Facebook and YouTube. Mark your calendars, Thursday, April 23rd. Evening Edge, we're going to be live at All the Best Delicatessen down there in Washington Township. Route 48, we'll be doing the show live. 5 to 7, they're going to have all kinds of great specials that particular night. Plus, they got the best bar. It's a real fun place. We've been there a couple of times. They love having us there. We love being there. So if you want to get out and meet some of the other Edge heads, or you've never seen the show live, please join us. Once again, Thursday, April 23rd from 5 to 7.
What am I listening to now?
What is this?
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
It's education, it's entertainment, it's fun for the entire family, and it is the most American thing in all of America.
Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
Engelbert Humperdinck. dress for winter. It is cold in here. The air is blowing. Kelly, that's funny. Sorry. Hey, you guys want to see my new hat? I can't wear it with my headphones. It's no fez, but I like it. Well, Todd, this is what I'm talking about here in the studio. It's like one day it's 85, the next day it's 65. Lucky I don't catch the flu. Crying out loud. Dee, 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 dee. Thank you, Ron. It was my Easter hat, my Easter gift.
And talk all the time. The WHIO News Traffic and Weather Center is active. If news breaks, we'll break in. This is the Miami Valley's radio station, WHIO.
Depend on it.
Be of good cheer and call me.
Call me now. Call me.
He's laughing at us right on the radio. Least we could do is get him on the radio and talk to him.
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst. Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
Back here on the Evening Edge, Monday through Friday, 5 to 7. Live stream is up on Facebook and YouTube. Telephone number is 937-957-1272. 1290. Well, today was the big grand opening. We've been talking about it. BUC-EE'S opened its doors 6 a.m. this morning. And there were a lot of people lined up outside when it finally opened. I guess there were, we had some people call in earlier who were there in line at 6 a.m. And there were people from other states who drove here just for BUC-EE'S. One of our producers here, Grayson. Grayson, how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing great. How are you, Todd?
All right. Now, this is your first time on the show, right?
Oh, yeah.
Don't be nervous.
All right.
Yeah, don't be nervous. Don't be nervous. It's just a radio show. It's just a couple of people chit-chatting back and forth. No pressure, okay?
Yeah.
You better not screw up.
I'll try my best.
Okay. So you went to BUC-EE'S today. What time did you go to BUC-EE'S?
It was about noon.
Okay, so you weren't one of the crazy ones that got there at 6 a.m. this morning.
Oh no, we had to wait in the traffic behind all the people that were waiting really early.
So how long did it take you from the time? Well, let me ask you this. So it's right off of 70 there at what is that, Route 4?
Yeah.
Yeah. So which direction were you coming from? Were you coming from the east or the west?
I was coming from Wright State with a couple of my friends. So
probably out Route 4.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yep,
okay.
up
All right.
up Route
Okay.
4.
So from the time you got off the highway, or at least got in the line to get off the highway, was there a line at the exit to get to where you needed to go?
Oh yeah, there was a really, really big line. It was probably about 10 to 15 minutes before we could get in a spot.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Well, that's not too bad. I mean, I guess it's a little bit like waiting in line at Kings Island or Disneyland.
Oh yeah. Yeah, except it's just food, not
roller
coasters.
It's just a food, right? But that's next. They should have some sort of BUC-EE'S roller coaster, the Tilt-A-Whirl.
Exactly.
Yeah. So what were your impressions when you got in there?
It was busy.
Yeah.
But like I've been to a couple BUC-EE'S in the past on a marching band trip and then a road trip with some friends. So it was like it was clean. There was the clothes sections. There was a giant food section.
Yeah.
There was people packed everywhere. And some people, like, they must have been the BUC-EE'S super fans because there was people in like the beaver onesies, wearing the hats, the shirts, everything.
There was somebody here at the station. I saw a picture from meteorologist Nick Dunn. He posted it very early this morning. I guess he worked this morning. That one of the videographers was wearing one of the BUC-EE onesies out there to do the live shot and all that. So interesting. Yeah. So did you buy anything? Did you get food?
Oh yeah, I got the brisket burrito. It's really good.
Yeah. How big was it? Would you say?
It was about that big.
Okay,
so
this is radio. Nobody can see how that big is. What are we talking? A foot long?
Maybe like 8-9 inches.
8 or 9 inches. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Of brisket goodness.
Yep.
How much was it?
It was $8.99. So
that's a little pricey. That's $1 an inch.
Yeah. And then some of the sandwiches were about, my friends got some like pork sandwiches that were maybe like 4 or 5 inches, like around in a big circle. And they were also maybe like a good 4 inches tall, and they were about $6.99.
Well, that's not too bad.
Yeah.
But $8 for a burrito seems a bit high. Yeah.
Yeah. They made sure to pack it full of like the brisket, the beans. They had like some sort of like a cheese queso sauce in it. So it was pretty full.
Now, how about merchandise? Did you wander over into the merchandise department store area?
Yep, I was looking, getting some ideas for if I want to go back. But so the shirts were actually pretty well priced, I'd say. They were about like around the $20 range, maybe 25 at most. Like even for like not just like t-shirts or tropical shirts, but there were some like long sleeves, and there was a pullover that was only 25.
So a pullover like sweatshirt kind of thing,
with like a really cozy sweatshirt
with Bucky the Beaver on front, $25.
Mm-hmm.
That's a little expensive.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Compared to some other places that you could go, Like it could be a lot worse.
Okay. All right. So what would you give it? Probably like give it A, B, C. I mean, what'd you think of the whole thing?
I think it's a solid A.
Solid A. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I've been hearing from folks that not a lot of traffic there now. Not super busy. I've been kind of watching Channel 7. They had some live shots out there. I think John Bedell was out there. But Mary and I are going someplace for dinner tonight, and I'm wondering if she might be willing to truck out to BUC-EE'S, try some brisket. All right. All right. Well, Grayson, I think all in all, you did a good job. Thank you. 937-957-1290. We've got a idiotic parent story to talk about.
Idiotic parents.
So here's not that you should be reminded of this, but pay attention to your kids when you're out there in public and stay off your phones. You got to give them the attention that they need. This happened at some place called Zoo America in Hershey Park, Pennsylvania. I've been to Hershey, PA. Not bad. I thought that the Hershey experience could be a little bit better. But anyway, this Zoo America in Hershey Park, this happened on Saturday. Cops say two parents appeared distracted, and I'm assuming this was caught on security camera, appeared distracted on their cell phones, leaving a 17-month-old to slip through a small opening in a wooden barrier and enter a restricted area near the wolf habitat. According to the statement from Zoo America, the child was never inside the actual wolf habitat, but managed to put a hand through the metal enclosure where a wolf approached and made contact with the child's hand. Now, I could certainly argue that the parents need to be paying attention, stay off your phone, watch your kid. I mean, this is a 17-month-old, right? This is a toddler. But at the same time, it is a bit disconcerting that there is a wooden barrier that has space large enough that a small child could climb through at a zoo. The zoo emphasized that the interaction was consistent with natural animal behavior and was not a sign of aggression. Several bystanders quickly intervened to help pull the child away from the animal because mom and dad were preoccupied. The toddler's injuries were described as minor. The zoo said it has multiple layers of protection, clear signage, and barriers to ensure safety, and that visitors are expected to closely supervise their children at all times. And the police have been charged with endangering the welfare of a child. Wow. Police say the parents had walked about 20 to 30 feet away to a seating area and were focused on their phones when the incident occurred. Can you imagine being 30 feet away from your 17-month-old and not paying attention at a zoo? I mean, it's not like you're at the park. And even then you should be paying attention, but maybe at a park, you might be the only ones there, right? There are times when you might be the only people at the park. So, okay, maybe you don't have to pay too close attention, but at a zoo, public place like that where there's a lot of people, heck yeah. So anyway, pay attention to your kids. Mike in Dayton, what's going on, Mike?
Hey, Todd, how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing well.
Yeah, that is awesome. I've been listening to you since you first came on Sunday nights many years ago.
Oh,
and dude, and you man, you got it going on. You've always just given me a smile.
Well, I'm glad.
And this whole BUC-EE'S thing, you know what? It's really cool. But you know what? If they really, really wanted to like overflow their parking lot, reduce those gas prices for like a week.
Oh,
take the hit, because they got enough customers coming in there right now, Todd. They could make it up with just what they got going on.
I was thinking a brass pole.
What?
And
What are you
lower gas
talking about?
prices. And lower gas prices.
Oh man, I don't know about the brass pool. You kind of went over my head on that.
I know,
one.
I understand. I
But
do that.
but man,
I do that.
you know what? It's cool. I've been listening. I'm making a pork chop sandwich sitting here after work, listening to you like I always do.
Well, I appreciate that. I'm going to give you know what? Mike, I'm going to give you some Buc-ee's opening day casino bells. That's what they need. They need some casino machines in there.
Oh, is that what a brass pool is?
No, that's something else. But they
Well,
could
I
have
don't know.
both.
Let's add
Gambling
another
and girls.
Oh my gosh! Who do you think I am, Todd? I'm an egghead, but I don't know if I want to go there.
Well, it'd be certain hours.
Oh, okay.
Certain hours.
But man, I just wanted to call and say, dude, I appreciate what you do, and we all go through stuff. And man, I got your back. I listen to you all the time. But you know what? If they lower gas prices for like a week, think about what
grand opening pricing.
I love it.
Yeah. All right, Mike. Well, I appreciate you calling. Thanks for listening. Keep listening. Okay.
You got it, buddy.
There you go. There's Mike and Dayton. Yeah, Mary just sent me a text and she said, do you really want to go to Buc-ee's for dinner? LOL, that's hilarious. Why not? Why not? What else we got going on? You know? But you know what? This would be a great opportunity. We could go there, have the whole Buc-ee's experience, and then tomorrow I can come back on the show and share with you my Buc-ee's experience, right? I'll give you an honest analysis of it all. All right. 937-957-1290. Coming up, what do we got? I don't know. We'll make it up.
What am I listening to now?
What is this? It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
It's education, it's entertainment, it's fun for the entire family, and it is the most American thing in all of America.
Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
Dayton's only all-news morning show. Catch up and know what's going on every morning on your way to work.
Dayton's News and Talk.
From the birthplace of aviation, WHIO. Dayton, Springfield, WHIO-FM, Pleasant Hill.
A freeze warning is coming to the Miami Valley overnight. We'll have the latest at 7 o'clock. Now back to the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst at 1290 and 95.7 WHIO.
Yeah, we're going to go have some fun, aren't we?
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst. Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
Back here on the Evening Edge, Monday through Friday, 5 to 7. Live stream is up on Facebook and YouTube. There was a story that emerged last week that some of you may have seen if you follow such things. There's a tortoise, a Seychelles tortoise by the name of Jonathan. Jonathan is worldwide known because he is believed to be the world's oldest living land animal. Well, there was a report that Jonathan had died at the tender age of 193. Well, it turns out it was all a big hoax, had nothing to do with April Fools or anything like that. Apparently, there was somebody who posted on an X account that goes by the name, or at least went by the name, Joe Holland's Vet, named after Joe Holland's, a vet who actually takes care of Jonathan, and had previously spoke of his experiences. The message read that he was heartbroken to announce that the beloved creature had passed away today peacefully. He described himself as Jonathan's vet for many years. He said, "Rest easy, old friend. You'll be missed more than words can say." However, the governor of the island where Jonathan lives, St. Helena in the South Atlantic, announced that the tortoise was still alive. Absolutely 100% still alive, and that the posts were made by an imposter, not the real Dr. Joe Hollands, the vet. It was somebody else who then started soliciting people who commented for crypto donations. So it was all a big scam. So you'll be glad to know that Jonathan, the Seychelles tortoise that's 193 years old, is still going strong. That's good to know. All right. That's a good way to end the show. All right. Have a terrific night. Don't forget you can get the podcast at eveningedgetodd.com and many other podcast platforms. If you have plants out there and flowers and things that are springing up, I'm not sure. There might be a frost warning tonight, but the temperature's supposed to drop into the low 20s with wind chills factors even lower than that. So you might want to go out and throw a blanket on your tulips. I'm not a, arborist or anything like that, but I'm just trying to help you out. Have a terrific night. We'll talk to you tomorrow, just after 5, here on the Evening Edge.
And with that, folks, I thank you for listening.
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 Thank you for listening to me.
Thank you for listening.
Listen, I'm probably making a bigger deal about this than I need to. Thank you for listening.
Thank you for listening, and we'll see you again soon.
All right, everybody. Have a great night. See ya.